Okay, so let's talk about the male advantage. You see, I see too many men crying about how life is too difficult on men, how life is too easy for women. I'm saying no, that there's an advantage to being a man. There are so many advantages to being a man in today's age, right? If you take the right actions and the right steps. So today we're talking about why you should be happy to be a man. Number one, time is on your side as a man. As a man, you don't have a biological clock. You can be 25, you can be 30, and still reproduce. You do not have a biological clock as a man. As a man, while you are young, work as hard as possible and reap the rewards while you're going older because you don't have a biological clock. Knowing that you don't have a biological clock, that time is on your side, it then makes you to what? To level up hard as a man. Right? And think about it. If since you don't have a clock, there's no pressure on you to want to settle down. Right? Two is that you get to age like fine wine. What that means is like wine, right? Like wine, you get better as time goes. What that means is that, like milk, once milk is expired, it's expired. But when you're like wine, you see, the reason for older wines being more expensive than the recent wines because the older you are, they believe that you have gained more value with time as a man. There's a reason men in their 30s are much more attractive than men in their 20s. So 20s is supposed to be for you to get better, for you to level up as a man, to become more attractive, more confident, more in control of your emotions as a man, right? If you put in the right work. Right? Three is that as a man, they would always reward your competency over your looks. You see, women are in a very, very heavy competition where they're competing on looks, competing on shallow things. Weak men and competition for what? Luck. But as a man, when you have built yourself, when you have built confidence, when you have built your value, guess what? People respect you for that. That will become your new edge. With your results, think about it, right? It's a very masculine thing to brag about your results. Oh, I've got this, I can do that, I have this, I have that. That's a masculine thing. There's a reason for that. Because as a man, the more accomplishment you have, the more competent you have, the more competence you have, the more competent you are, the more achievements you bag, the more results you get, and the more respected you are as a man. So guess what? It becomes easier for you as you get competent. So build skills. Get things done. Look at results. Always build results because the man who has results would always flex harder than the man who has only looks. So as a man, always leaning towards competency, always having results. Four, everyone looks up to you as a man. Everyone looks up to you as a man. And that creates an expectation from you as a man, which puts pressure on you as a man. And guess what? Pressure is power as a man. You are also respected as you show up. The more you show up, the more you deliver, the more you are respected as a man. Guess what? Even though we live in an era of feminism, equality, when shit hits the fan, everyone still looks up to you as a man. Right? The moment things get bad, they look up to what? Men. So as a man, never be too afraid to step up. Because no matter what, no matter how the world gets, they would always expect you to step up. And stepping up gives you a shit ton of respect as a man. Five, you have more dating options as a man if you have worked on yourself. When you work on yourself, women begin to notice you. They become drawn to you. And this is where I don't chase, I attract comes in. As a man, women notice you when you level up. So self-improvement as a man would always increase your value. Because by this time, you will no longer be chasing validation. Instead, women will be chasing you. Now, I have a story from my dad, right? My dad told me the story of how, should I say yes, he's late, so I'll say it. He says that when he became successful, women were begging him to be his second wife in secrecy. So as a man, as you're building yourself, you're improving your life. What happens is you have more dating options, bruv. Six, you are not judged for your past as a man. As a man, you can have as much body counts as life gives you. So far, you have no illness, no sickness, you can bag as much bodies as you want. Because you are judged based on your future. As a man, you are judged based on your potential as a man, not by your body count. So, I mean, it's a double standard, but I didn't create the rules. So every time I hear women say, oh, life is not fair, why do successful men want virgins? I'm saying, bro, shut the fuck up. If women stop judging men by their future, maybe men can remove that idea of the past. But guess what? Women always want to stay at the finish line and hang out with men who are already more established. If you hear what women want in their partners, you will rarely ever hear things like, I want a man to struggle with. No. They want men that are already established, men that are the best and safest bets. So at least, if you're not successful right now, when a woman smells the ambition on you, it instantly makes you attractive. So when you have that ambition, that drive, women can sense it off you, right? That's why women can be judged by their past, but as a man, you are judged based on your future, based on what you can provide, based on what you can do. That's why I tell you that as a man, as early as possible, learn to build competency, because that itself will get you respected. Right? 7, as a man, you are the table. What does it mean to be the table as a man? Women are out there looking for stability. As a man, what do you create? You create stability. Right? And here's a harsh truth. As a man, if you are not the table, this is not like a cliche. If you're not the table, you are the chair. Like the chair that people come and sit on, people come to stand on, people could disrespect, but when you're at the table, it signifies that you are the foundation of a relationship. Now, so many men need to realize this because there are way too many men who are simping very hard, right? How would you be the foundation of a relationship and you are begging a woman to stay in your life? Do you know how crazy it is? This is where self-awareness comes in. Because the moment you know that you are the table, that you build the foundation of the relationship, then you begin to have proper self-esteem. You become self-aware as a man. And 7, one of the best things about being a man is you don't have competition. You don't. Because 80% of the men out there are losers. They have accepted their identity as losers. They are simps. They are gay. They are what? They are fast. They are lazy. They are average. And women always want the top men. You would almost never hear a woman say, I want to marry or I want to end up with an average man. No, they don't. They don't want to. So what that means is as a man, as you level up, more things come to you, more opportunities, more resources, more women, and obviously from your sense, because you can think, you can filter out quality women from trashy women. If you want virgins, you can go for virgins because you have attracted a lot of women. So as a guy, if you want to date a woman with like 100 body count, it's your choice. But at least make it a choice that you are consciously making, not one that you are conditioned to make. My name is Sonoreye. If you want to be on this path where, my name is Sonoreye, right? If you like the ideas you heard in this video, right, please share to somebody who you know will find it helpful. Talk to you soon, and bye for now, brother. Hey, 8 minutes.